You might recognize this as Broad Street in Quakertown. Here they are spending a small fortune in taxpayer dollars to demolish and rebuild a few flower beds and even fewer benches. Being catty-cornered to a major intersection and in the center of heavily trafficked Broad Street, it is not overwhelmingly visited and was in pretty good shape, as many of you may remember. In fact, only during the 4 or 5 community festivals Quakertown holds every year is it subject to the most abuse by pedestrians. Now cut to Memorial Park, more specifically Panther Playground. At one time the crown glory of architecture in Quakertown, kids from Richlandtown, Trumbowersville, of course Quakertown, and even as far as Sellersville all came to play here. Panther Playground may arguably be the biggest, quote, tourist attraction in our area. Well, let me show you how our elected leaders feel about our children. Let me show you that our officials care so little for our children that a glorified parking lot is more important than the safety of our kids. Panther Playground, and it all starts right here, right at the beginning of the walkway. You got one of these built-in ashtrays right here. Right there, beautiful. This is just Splinter Central. Look at that screw head. Here's our maze. This is just Splinter Central right here. That's what this is. Splinter Central. What do we have here? A nice sharp piece of metal is sticking out where our kids play. Never mind that though, we need a new parking lot. This is the only new wood in the entire park. I count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of wood. And it's in an obscure part of the park next to a bench. And this is our little engine that could right here. Okay, that little engine that could, right? Well, look again. Look at this screw head just sticking right up. Disgusting. There's something you can only see from up high. Another one of those ashtrays. I'm just gonna rot the wood from down under. One more new board right here. And I found another new piece of wood. Wow, look at that. New wood. Right here at the beginning entrance to the maze. Yep. Gosh, you wouldn't want a kid to fall out into a bunch of leaves now, would ya? Eh, God forbid. There's your screw out here. I believe these rounded areas are where your kid is supposed to put their head and pose for a picture or something. You can see it's Splinter Central. Why don't you put your face on that for a little bit? Yeah, why don't you put your face there for a second? See how that works. Another hole. So we got 2 more new boards right here. So I was wrong, there's 2 new boards. But right next to these 2 new boards, there's a couple of nice screw heads that are sticking out, say maybe a ½ an inch. And this one right here, oh look at that, beautiful. Look at that. Where are we? There we are. Oh yeah, let's get a good angle at that so you can actually see that these things stick out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, this is the Panther Park, Panther Playground. That brings us to the saddest part here, our sandbox. Look at our sandbox. It's barren. We can't even call this a sandbox. It's just barren dirt. Hard dirt. There's an overhead view of the sandbox. It's crap. It's desolate. Oh, up the bridge. As we get to the top, we see this. Now that looks completely safe. Now here's just a nice gap right here at the beginning of the drawbridge. There's my sweet daughter Olivia. And now watch. Drawbridge is always fun, but look at it. There's a big gap right there. I can stick half my foot in. If you see, you stick half my foot in there. Now imagine a little kid. Imagine a little kid just running fast, not paying attention. And you go 1, 2, I'm sorry, recount from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lucky number 10, and here you go. You got a board sticking out. Look at that. There it is. I'll just put that back in there for safekeeping. Hope that nobody gets hurt on that one. And again, you got another gap right here. And it's because somebody hasn't pulled the chains tight. That's all it is. Just gotta pull the chains a little tighter. A simple 10-minute job. And that's the covered bridge. The drawbridge, whatever you want to call this thing. Let's be clear. I do not in any way suggest or condone the complete demolition and rebuilding of Panther Playground in Memorial Park. What I suggest, what I insist, is that repairs to the playground take top priority over any other public construction project each year, and that upkeep is performed yearly the way it should have been from day one. And don't try to tell me that it has been upkept, because if proper water and weather protection was applied every year, the wood would not be in such a terrible condition. I encourage anyone who sees this video to share it with another parent and to call Quakertown Borough and insist that repairs are made immediately. Stay tuned for more videos on this subject as I call the town council and get their response on film.